Alright guys, so in this video we will be opening a mystery box from Retriever Comics. In the end, with shipping, this cost me $74. I'm going to do something fun before I go into the actual unboxing. On their Instagram feed, Retriever Comics provided a pretty good list of some of the books that you could get in these mystery boxes. So I went ahead and ranked kind of 1 through 10 the books that I'm hoping to get. These aren't necessarily value or anything like that. Really, it's just covers that I thought were cool. Now, and I also did some math, which isn't necessarily my strong suit. I'm going to look here on the other monitor. So there were 35 total mystery boxes, and each box is going to include roughly 9 to 10 comic books. So all told, we'll have about 330 comic books divided by all the folks that purchased these mystery boxes. So with that being said, looking at the top 10 books that I'm hoping to get, I have roughly a 3% chance to get one of these books. So fingers crossed. Let's quickly go over the books that I'm hoping to receive. Okay, so in the top spot, the book that I'm hoping to get, and I believe I'm pronouncing this correctly, is Modred the Mystic #1. From there, we have a chance at Sandman #1. The third book that I'm hoping to get is Marvel Fanfare #1, and that is the one with the pterodactyl carrying Spider-Man on the cover. At number 4, I just thought the cover was so cool, is Devil Dinosaur #2. Number 5, I really don't know much about this one. It's Showcase number 73 from 1968. At number 6, I am a Werewolf by Night fan, so this is Werewolf by Night number 13. Next up, we'll go with another wolf, Man Wolf number 30. In the 8th spot, I'm going to cheat a little bit here. There's a couple Iron Fist comic books, number 15 and 19, so I would really like to get either one of those. And since those took up really the 8 and 9 spots, really I'll give you 10 and 11. And those will be the Mighty Avengers number 64 or number 66. So I'm going to leave little thumbnails of these books on the screen, and hopefully I can check a few of these off as we go. Even really if I just get one of them, I'll be super happy. But let's jump into it. Okay, so this should be relatively easy to open. And I do also want to shout out Retriever Comics for the fast shipping. As you can see behind me, all this stuff is like comic books building up. I order more than I should, and I waited and waited for this mystery box. And I reached out the other day on Instagram and asked for an ETA on shipping, and they probably thought I was crazy and said, hey, we shipped that a long time ago. And they did. It was sitting in my pile this whole time, so my apologies to them, and also a shout out and a thank you as well to them for the quick shipping. Now, hopefully I'm shouting them out because I got some of these comic books on my top 10 list. All right, another shout out. We're Gemini'd, which is nice. You don't see that much. Okay. All right, very nicely packaged. The mystery is still intact. And we will unveil these one by one. Get this razor blade out of the way so I don't cut myself. Okay, so the very first book here, I don't know if this is right side up. I can't. I'm going to leave the stack like this on my desk, and I'll flip them up as I go. All right, this has a price tag of $15 on the back, and it is Spawn. It's like Spawn number 225. Well, I cheated. I looked at this one. This is actually a very cool cover. 35-cent Batman Detective Comics. Clayface is back. I do recall seeing this on the list of potential books that you could win. So that's a nice one. It wasn't on my list, but this is good. It looks to be in very nice shape as well. Okay, we won't cheat on this one. What do we got? Spider-Gwen. Looks like number 19. I do not have any Spider-Gwen, but I do now. All right, next up. All right, the Hulk. You can never go wrong with the Hulk. Really nice cover. Again, book looks in really good shape. 30-cent cover price. Introducing the 5-in-1 threat. Oh, well, after this one, we have something with a certificate of authenticity, so I'm excited to see what that is. But in the meantime, we have Captain America, the Winter Soldier, Part 1. This is number 8, and here is our certificate of authenticity. Actually, let's take a look at that together. Deceased 2, cover A. I know of the Deceased books. Oh, wow. Deceased number 2. 2 of 6. Obviously Batman. Guess what, the zombie Batman? I have not read any of these books. They've always caught my eye just for the horror feel to them. So yeah, this is exciting. Nice book. Okay, quick rundown here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 books to go. All right, next up, what did we get? Oh, I'm a big Firestorm fan, which is interesting because I don't think I own any comic books from Firestorm, but it's one of the series that I thought, maybe I'll start at number 1 and build the collection. And so I'm very happy to have this one. Firestorm versus Slipknot. Firestorm number 28. Firestorm is underrated. All right, next up with our frog tape, Thanos. Number 14. Variant edition. Parental advisory on the down here. So I like that. Okay, next up we have Deadpool. One of the more popular Marvel characters. I've never been a huge Deadpool fan, but I do appreciate the character. I did see the first movie, and it was really good. But this is Deadpool number 20. And Spider-Man's on that cover, so that's a bonus. It's my favorite superhero is Spider-Man. Okay, so let's see. That one I could see that was flipped the other way, but I didn't see what it was. So second to last, DC Universe, Naomi, Truth. Wonder Comics. I will admit, a lot of these I'm not overly familiar with. This one, I have no idea. No idea at all, but we're going to find out. And our final book in the Retriever Comics mystery box is an Iron Man, and you can't go wrong with Iron Man, The Death of Anthony Stark. This is Iron Man number 284, and this is the ongoing series started back in 1964, and this book was released in 1992. And I had to quickly look because I was like, well, this can't really be the death of Tony Stark, an Iron Man in comic books. So I went to the Marvel website, and it says, Tony Stark is dead. When the legacies of Iron Man and Stark Enterprises are left in the hands of Jim Rhodes, Iron Man's longtime ally wonders whether he has what it takes to fill the shoes of his former boss. Featuring Doctor Doom and the Avengers, originally published as Iron Man 1992, number 284. So, I don't know. I'm going to have to open this one up and read it, actually. I'm very interested. I'm intrigued to see what happens in here. So, there you have it. I didn't get any books on my top 10, unfortunately. However, with these mystery boxes, you know you're gambling. The total price of $74 was very reasonable for what I've got. Obviously, I didn't go through and show prices on the screen. Sometimes I do that with my mystery boxes, but I wanted to just kind of expedite making this video and opening this box, to be honest with you, because I missed it. It was sitting in my pile for weeks. But all in all, I'm not disappointed. Some cool books. I like the Deceased Batman cover. Nice mix of modern and some older books. So I give it a thumbs up. So that'll do it for this video. Thank you guys, as always, for tuning in. I truly appreciate it. If you're still listening to my voice, it means I guess I've done something right in this video. Please consider hitting the thumbs up, subscribing to the channel, helping a new guy in the comic book space grow, because if you're watching this close to the time I release it, I've got very few subscribers on the channel, and I'm trying to slowly gain traction. But I do have fun doing this, so either way, whatever you can just leave and not like or subscribe. And I appreciate you watching nonetheless. So take care, guys, and we'll see you next time.